Welcome to day 9 of your lesson. Today's session is going to be extremely important because the people who struggle to speak English, after watching today's lesson, they will be able to start speaking from today itself. And the rule I'm going to teach you today is something most teachers only teach in their paid courses. But I'm teaching it to here on YouTube. Absolutely free. So let's not waste time. Okay, you just give your time and let's begin our day 9. Hey everyone, I'm Shalima, your English coach. Welcome back to our day 9 of our 30 days of spoken English course series 2. So before we begin guys, quickly hit the like button, hype up this video, subscribe to the channel and don't forget to share it with someone who truly wants to improve their English. Your one small action gives this channel big energy and help me to create more powerful lessons for you. Day 9 is special. So today I'm not just teaching you a rule. I'm giving you a skill that you will use for rest of your life. So are you guys ready for this? Let's dive in and watch how your English starts sounding sharper from this moment. So I'm going to teach you rule number 1, and the rule number 1 is I am tired of plus action word with ing. So first of all, listen it very carefully because this structure is natural and very useful in everyday life. I am tired of plus verb ing or action ing means I feel annoyed, fed up or bored with something that keeps happening or with a repeated actions. So you are describing an emotion about an action or situation that is continuing or has happened many times. For example, the feeling, okay, like irritation, boredom, frustration or simply exhaustion from repetition. So I am tired of plus action ing. For example, I am tired of waiting. She is tired of arguing. They are tired of hearing the same excuses. So after tired of, we use the ing, that is gerund form. Let me tell you when to use this. Okay, there are three common situations. First, repeated actions, when something happens again and again. For example, I am tired of hearing the same lie every day. Number 2, long lasting situations, like when a situation has been going on too long. For example, I am tired of living in constant stress. Number 3, personal limits, when you are reached your patience energy limit. For example, I am tired of trying to explain myself. Now here I am going to tell you can change the tense. Like you can say I was tired of, I will be tired of. Okay, so here you can change the tense, and you can use modifiers for strength like really tired of, completely tired of, a little tired of. So don't get confused with tired from. Tired from is equal to physically exhausted because of an activity. Now let's move from theory to real life because I was just telling you everything in theory. Now here I am going to share you 5 natural sentences that you can start using today. So you can just listen it, repeat it and try to make your own sentences. Alright, so here there are 5 real life examples in front of you on my screen. The first one is I am tired of waiting for people who are always late. You can repeat, I am tired of waiting for people who are always late. Number 2, she is tired of making the same mistakes again and again. Number 3, we are tired of eating the same food every week. And number 4, he told me he's tired of arguing about small things. The fifth one is I am really tired of hearing excuses. I want action. Have you seen I have shared 5 real life examples with you? Now it's time you can just create your own sentences using this rule and comment me down so I'll read your sentences. Alright, now it's time to read a comment from one lucky viewer. I have received this comment recently and I felt that this question can actually solve the problem of many learners. And the comments you can see on my screen. The comment was, can you explain the first form and the second form of the verbs? So I thought, why not? Selected this comment, and in today's lesson I will explain this topic in the simplest way possible. And yes, if you also have any questions, feel free to comment below. Whichever topic gets the most comments, I'll explain it in one of my upcoming videos and in easy and practical way. Alright, so let's understand this very important topic, that is verbs first form and verbs second form. Alright, if you are a beginner, you must have to learn all these things because this is really important. This is the foundation of English speaking. So if you understand this once, 50% of your grammar confusion will be solved. Alright, so listen to me very carefully. If you are having a pen or paper with you, that's great because you are going to write something, right? So today we are going to clear one of the biggest confusion English learners face, the first form and the second form of verbs. Because I know many of you get confused about when to use which form. Sometimes you use the past where you should use the present, and sometimes the present where you should use the past. So today I will explain it in such an easy and practical way that after this video you will never make these mistakes again. So first of all, let us understand what are verbs. So verbs are action words. I always cover this topic in my videos, that are the action words. Any word that tells us what someone is doing is called a verb. That is called action verb. Alright, for example, eat, go, sit, teach, read, walk, run, talk, speak. So if you remove the verb from a sentence, the sentence becomes incomplete. Like, I food, that is wrong. I eat food, this is correct. So verbs are the heart of the sentence. And let me tell you, why do verbs changes? Why? Let me tell you, verbs change their form when the time changes. We talk about today, every day, we use the original form, and the third one is completed action. Sometimes we use third form, that is called verbs third form. And that's why verbs looks different in different sentences. And that's why many learners confused. So here I would like to tell you there are two types of verbs. First one is regular verb, that is called easy verbs. Second, irregular verbs, that we can call difficult verbs. So first of all, let's talk about the regular verbs. The regular verbs are called easy verbs, and these verbs change by simply adding ed in the past. That is first form, and second form, that is called past, third form. Like walk, walked, walked, play, played, played, talk, talked, talked, clean, cleaned, cleaned, watch, watched, watched. These are the rules. This is the easy rule. You need to just add ed or past ban jayega. For example, I walk every day. This is present. I walked yesterday. This is past. Now that you understand regular verbs, let's look at the second type, that is called irregular verbs, the difficult verbs. These are a little different and need extra attention. So second one is irregular verb, difficult verbs. These verbs do not follow the ed rule. They change completely in the past. First form, second form and third form. This is on my screen. Go, went, gone. Eat, ate, eaten. Come, came, come. Take, took, taken. Write, wrote, written. Speak, spoke, spoken. See, saw, seen. Give, gave, given. Break, broke, broken. Drive, drove, driven. Have you seen? No ED rule here. Just have to learn them. Yes, you just have to learn them. This is the way you can learn the verbs. For example, I eat now. This is first form. I ate yesterday. This is second form. Now you understand that irregular verbs don't follow any fixed rules. Each one has its own special past form. But here is the good news, guys. Once you start using them daily in sentences, they become super easy. Now, let's take this learning one step further and see how to practice these verbs naturally in your daily English. Because learning the list is not enough. Using them is what makes you fluent. Alright? Because now, let me tell you one more thing. Why are they called first, second and third form? This is also a question. It comes to our mind. Why are they called first, second and third form? Because first form is equal to present, or you can say base action. Second form is equal to past action. You can say finished work, the work which has already finished in the past. And the third form is equal to used in have, has or had. Okay, let me tell you one example with write. The first form, write, the second form, wrote, and the third form is written. Let me tell you how you use this word. I write letters. This is present. I wrote a letter yesterday. This is past. I have written a letter. This is completely with have. Alright? A good news for you. I'll share the list of regular and irregular verbs with you in a PDF and you can download it easily. And I also pin in the comment section for you. You can download it from there. You can go in the comments and write your name and download it. So today I taught you a powerful rule, and after that we also covered verb first form and the second forms. And I have even pinned a PDF in the comment section for you. So you just download it from there, learn it and use it to improve your English every single day. But before downloading, you just leave your name so that I can just read how many of you have downloaded this PDF. And now let's move forward in this lesson, guys, because I'm going to show you a brand new short video and your task is to explain that video in simple English in the comment section. And this will help you to check your own English level, because until you learn to explain any situation in English, speaking fluently will always feel difficult. And that's why this method is one of the best technique to improve your English. You just watch, understand and explain in your own English, in your own words. So get ready. So the brand new video is here. You can see that, you can watch it and explain it in the comments. Now it's time for explaining the video of day 8. Okay, the day 8 video is also on my screen. I'm going to describe this. A woman takes out some coffee powder with a spoon and puts it into a cup. Then she adds some sugar and pours in a little water. Next, she stirs up with the spoon until the coffee is completely mixed. After that, she takes a glass and adds some ice cubes and then she pours strawberry milk in it. Next, she takes the coffee mixture and pour it right into the glass. Finally, she puts in a straw. So this way I have described the video. It's time to learn something new that will take your English to the next level. Yes, today I'm talking about vocabulary and idioms. See guys, I would like to give you an example. If a car is made but the engine is missing, the car is incomplete. And even if the engine is ready, without fuel, the car still cannot move. Right? This is exactly how grammar and vocabulary works in English. Grammar is your structure, but vocabulary is the fuel. And without vocabulary, you cannot express your thoughts clearly. And that's why I'm going to teach you some powerful vocabulary that will help you speak better English and express yourself confidently. So the word number 1 is bold. Bold, B-O-L-D, bold. It means confident and not afraid to take risk. For example, she made a bold decision to start her own business. Repeat after me, guys. She made a bold decision to start her own business. Now it's your time. You also take this word bold and write a comment in the comment section right now. Number 2, blissful. Blissful. Blissful means extremely happy or full of joy. For example, they spent a blissful evening with their family. Repeat after me. They spent a blissful evening with their family. Number 3, brief. It means short, not long lasting. For example, I have a brief introduction before starting the lesson. For example, I gave a brief introduction before starting the lesson. Yes, great. Now that you have learned these 3 powerful vocabulary words, now it's time to take your English one step higher, because vocabulary is like fuel, but without practice, the engine won't move. So let's switch gears and boost your expression with today's idioms, because these idioms will make your English sound natural, fluent, and full of confidence. So let's dive in, guys. Vocabulary done, right? Let's add some magic to your English, the expressions native English speakers use every day. The first one is cost an arm and a leg, meaning very expensive. Very expensive. For example, that phone cost an arm and a leg. Number 2, in hot water. In hot water. It means in a trouble. For example, he was in hot water for coming late again. Now it's time for you guys. Now it's your time. Make 2 sentences by using these 2 idioms. And we have covered today a lot. Vocabulary, idioms, examples, real life uses. And now before we wrap up, I want you to pause for a second and ask yourself, what did I learn today and that I can actually use? Because learning only works when you use it. Alright, champions? So today you learned some powerful tools, new words, smart idioms, and practical examples. But remember, watching doesn't create fluency. Using does. So here you need to use it. So it's time for your homework. Okay, you have heard everything, but it's time to revise everything. So the homework is 3 words and 2 idioms from today's lesson, and write your own short paragraph in the comment section, and I'll personally check your answer. And hey, before you go, promise yourself one thing. Every day I will speak a little better than yesterday, because this journey is yours and I'm right here walking with you. So see you in the next video, guys. Keep learning, keep growing, and keep shining with confidence. This is Shalima signing off. Take care and speak English with confidence. All the best.